Sa punto pong ito ay nasimula na nga ng impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte at makakapanayam natin ngayong hapon sina Attorney Jojo Batalier, ang counsel mula sa Batalier, Bilog, Liabres and Reyes Law Office at si Attorney Hans Santos mula naman sa Santos at Maranan Law. Magandang hapon po, Attorney Batalier. Magandang hapon po, Attorney Ayan Santos. Welcome po sa Tutok 13.
Good afternoon to.
Good afternoon to everybody.
Ayan. Sa mga nakikinig po sa atin ngayong hapon at nakita naman po natin, naging issue kanina sa pagsisimula ng trial, yung pamimili ng presiding officer. Batay po yan sa legal documents. Meron po bang sa impeachment rules at constitution, may mali po ba doon sa pagpili ng ating presiding judge?
Merong amendment ang rules of impeachment ang Senado at doon ay sinabi nilang pwedeng ang majority ay pipili ng presiding officer aside from the Senate President. So, under the current impeachment rules, any other senator, so long as he is elected by a majority of the senators, can be a presiding officer.
So, dito naman sa klase ng pagpili nga ng presiding judge, does it have to be an attorney also? Or there's a big of a difference kapag abogado po ang presiding judge?
Well, it's better to choose a lawyer because if a lawyer is chosen as a presiding officer, he can better rule on the materiality, the relevance, and the competence of the evidence presented. In short, he can better rule on the admissibility of the evidence.
Okay.
Because he has the training.
Attorney, bukod nga dito sa pagpili ng ating presiding judge, nakapaghain din ng opening statement ang prosecution, ang defense panel, pero hindi po natalakay maigi yung tungkol sa threshold, no? O yung conviction threshold. So ano po sasabi natin tungkol dito?
Well, the presiding officer and the Senate President themselves, both of them, clarified that under the Constitution, it is a majority of all the senators. So, 16 yan.
And then, Attorney, dito kasi sa mga nakita natin, of course, it's the day one of the impeachment trial. Ganito po ba talaga? Usually, paglatag talaga ng mismong prosecution, yung mismong procedure ng magiging impeachment, talagang ganito po ba ang ina-expect natin for the day one up until to day 3 ba to? Or this is just the first day po kasi kaya ganoon?
Well, siguro nangangapa pa sila, but more or less they followed the rules followed in court. So, well, the contending parties tried to establish, based on their interpretation, the procedure enumerated in the rules, but the Senate, the presiding officer rather, was able to explain the rules that should be followed.
Okay. Attorney, sa ngayon, of course, kanina, meron na ngang paghuli ka o yung kay si Senator Marcoleta kaninang umaga, and at the same time, si Senator Jinggoy Estrada, ano po bang pananaw nyo doon sa naging motion na makasali sa trial or proceedings sina Senators Jinggoy and Senator Rodante Marcoleta kahit na hindi sila present kanina doon sa first day ng impeachment trial?
It is a requirement that the senator judges must take an oath. So in the case of Jinggoy, he was suspended from public office by the Sandigan Bayan for 6 months yata, if I'm mistaken. So hindi siya pwede. In Marcoleta's case, he did not take an oath. So he cannot participate as a senator judge in the impeachment case.
Pero paano po yun sa bilangan, no? Para dun sa bilangan ng boto kapag magkakaroon ng hatol, meron po bang magiging impact o kailangan po ba talagang kumpleto para at least magtuluyan na magkaroon ng final o yung hatol dito sa impeachment case ni VP Sara?
Well, hati yung views doon, but the Senate presiding officer already mentioned that the literal interpretation of the requirement in the Constitution, which is 16, should more or less be followed.
Okay. And then in this case, sa live streaming po, bukod dito sa trial, gaano nyo po ba nakikita yung kahalagahan na binuksan din mismo sa in-person o yung in-person attendance para sa publiko itong mismong proceedings o impeachment trial proceedings ngayong araw?
I think it went on fine. You just lay out the procedural niceties and so by tomorrow, they'll start presenting witnesses already.
Okay. In the next few days, Attorney Batalier and Attorney Santos, what are we expecting na magkakaroon po ba agad ng progress ito for the next few weeks or days? Or medyo matagal pa po since this is gonna be 90 days? Or 90 days.
Well, it really depends on the parties concerned. If they want to shortcut the proceedings pursuant to the rules, they can do so. But if they want to prolong it, then for whatever reason, then it's really up to them.
Okay. Maraming salamat po sa oras na ibinigay ninyo. And for sure, marami pa po tayong kaaabangan na itatalakay sa impeachment trial ni VP Sara Duterte. Again,
you also.
this is Attorney Han Santos mula po sa Santos at Maranan Law. And of course, Attorney Jojo Batalier, ang counsel mula sa Batalier Biloglia, Brest and Reyes Law Office.
Thank you.